right, guys, welcome back to the ALGS channel. Hope you guys are all doing well and having a great day so far. Good bit to dive into and discuss in today's video, as Hal obviously went on a little bit of a rant last night to discuss the state of Apex Legends and their brand new event that they just announced. And I'm honestly a little confused. I doubt this will have any implications on comp, but when another game did something very similar, it had a lot of implications on comp, and they actually had a really big tournament with a lot of money with something this broken in the game. So we'll see if Apex does the same. Also, we got to talk about the disguised organization with the dojo roster possibly happening as well, and the Carnage Cup results from last night and the finals going on today as well. If you guys want to stay up to date, all things Apex Legends esports related, of course, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Totally unrelated, if you guys know anything about Game Boy Advance or anything, this is Pokemon Ruby. I just beat it not long ago, beat the Elite Four twice, got a lot of really good stuff on here, and I really hate to lose it, but my game is dead. It won't launch. I can't get the Game Boy to connect to it at all. If anybody knows how to like port that save off of there so I can get my stuff back, I'll buy a brand new game. I don't care. I just don't want to lose all my stuff. Please help me out. I would love that. Thank you. So you can reach out to me on Discord or Twitter or in the comments. I'll be reading them. All right, first thing I want to make mention of, Carnage Cup coming from Knights Arena last night. These were the leaderboards from Lobby A and Lobby B. Yeah, two separate ones here. So I want to go through the bottom 20 in Lobby number A. This was TSM's lobby, and basically you've got, I think this is hanging around, I think, GKS, which just qualified here for the Pro League as well. A couple others, Complexity, Stability, I think this is already there. Dark Zero, a lot of teams not simply doing good, but what was weird is some of the teams that did do good, I really was not expecting either. So this is coming from TSM, first place. Obviously, that's not really a surprise. But then you've got Tripods in sixth place. I thought that one was a big one. The boys as well, obviously another PSQ team that hasn't even qualified yet. They did pretty good in this, so good to see from them. Then you see in the second lobby, this is Team Penis in first place, Moist Esports in second. You've got E8 in third, X-Set looking good as well. Meat Lovers has honestly stepped it up recently. Got to give it to them. The Dojo in eighth, Furia, Optic Gaming, then a couple others obviously not making it to the end. Unfortunate stuff to see. Obviously, Native, I think, was a big surprise here. Flat, honestly, big surprise. Sentinels, pretty big surprise in my opinion. So basically, the finals today is going to consist of the top 10 right here on the left, Team Penis, and then you've got the top 10 over here from Lobby A. So TSM, all these guys right here, Tripods, Boys, TSM, LG, all those guys going up against Team Penis, Moist, E8, XZ, all those. So that should be a pretty good game today. Hopefully the matches will be exciting indeed. Also wanted to mention the dojo will be in there as well, and we've got to talk about where fans are expecting this roster to go. Most are expecting at this time for them to be going to the disguised DSG organization. Now, this is really no surprise, and most people have pretty much already shared this sentiment as well. And basically the reason is, according to most, and this was actually the official article, on the official article, if you guys are going to go read it, apexglobalseries.com, but basically we talked about this tweet right here. So apparently Timmy had said in times past that he was going to be one of the 12 teams invited into this whole partnership organization thing. And because obviously the dojo's not here and the dojo's not really a real org, it seems like he must have joined someone, and we already figured and knew that they were looking for a home. So the only two rosters that we don't know out of this is FaZe and DSG. And I don't really think that they're going to FaZe, and I think most people expect, and rumors are basically just saying that, you know, word on the street is that they're going to DSG. So that's why I kind of stated in the tweet as well, unconfirmed, don't know for sure, just saying that that's the word on the street, that's what's going on as well. Also wanted to mention Apex announced this new event. This one's a little crazy. So if you've not seen it already, it's basically like a massive infinity blade sword that you could just swing around, and I imagine like one-shot stuff. It looks really crazy. It looks super fun, and I'm not really used to Apex doing something like this, so I'm pretty excited that they have something drastic. It's new, it's fresh, but I'm really hoping that it has no implications on comp, because if you don't remember, back in Fortnite, they had an infinity blade thing that you could do, and they had a really big like Winter Cup tournament or something at the same time, like thousands of dollars on the line, and this one-shot sword was in the game while doing so, and they were all going for it, and that was like the main attraction of the tournament. It wasn't about building, it wasn't about shooting, it wasn't about outplaying, it was about getting that sword. And so it was a little cringe, not gonna lie. So hopefully this thing is not sitting on the map somewhere like a Kraber or in a care package or anything like that, to where it's just gonna make comp really bad. But like Imperial House said, you know, if this isn't comp, he's just done. He said he's going to quit. So hopefully they don't do anything crazy like that, and I don't think they would. But it is going to be nice to see something new and fresh into the game as well. Also, though, we wanted to mention the state of Apex. So Hal went on stream last night to talk about the viewership and how bad it's been, how good these other games are, why Apex is not looking so good, what Apex is doing wrong, and then also people just simply moving on. If you guys were not aware, at the esports awards last night, Apex was not nominated for anything at all in their esports category, like esports event of the year or anything like that, esport of the year. So it just seems like a lot of people don't seem to be thinking that they're doing their best work. Hopefully they do step it up. But here's what Hal had to say about the state of the game. Sorry, by the way, if my voice sounds raspy. I feel like I'm on the verge of a cough and I'm trying to hold it back so bad. Roll the clip.
Bro, Apex has 27,000 viewers and I have 8,000 of them. I almost have like a third of the viewership right now. It's not really good for me either. It's good and bad. Like, it's good that I'm retaining still, like, you know, viewership, but it's not really good in the long run for anybody. This is also bound to happen when I feel like Apex has been kind of like plateauing when it comes to their game itself, and when other shit comes around, you know, like Fortnite and Warzone, it's just bound to happen, you know? Like people just, I guess, I don't know. People kind of just are bound to move on to new things or try it out, and maybe they'll come back, who knows, but I don't know. Well, yeah, it's like Apex's job is to basically be able to retain these players, and also when, you know, new games come out, that they don't tank as hard, right? By like making good updates and stuff like that.
Nothing like cold steel on a hot day.
But we have to wait until what, fucking, isn't the next season until like February or something?
This is your champion.
So obviously there's a lot to intel in this. There's a lot of opinions in this, involved in this, going around as well. I think one of the biggest things that I thought that was pretty interesting is when you compare, and I know Apex and Fortnite are not the same game at all, but like this is not what Fortnite has just really done this year. A lot of this has been in the last couple of months. They've got BR, they've got zero builds, they've got ranked, they've got Lego Fortnite, Rocket Racing, OG Fortnite, whatever the UEFN Island stuff is. They have just been pumping out stuff that is so different and wild and out there, and it just keeps people engaged. It keeps people entertained. And even though I will say, I think this whole Final Fantasy thing is a W. If Apex keeps doing this and they keep adding weird stuff like this, I think it's a really good direction for them to go. I like that they're entertaining the thought as well of in-game tournaments. Recently in their AMA with a lot of the fans, they talked about in-game tournaments and stuff like that and new events that you could do in-game. I think that would be a great step in the right direction, like, you know, weekly cash cups. We've talked about this, but there's got to be something, even though the events could be a good idea, there's got to be something that keeps people coming back every single day. I want to come back and check my leaderboard every day. How many kills do I have? Am I the #1 lifeline in America right now, or whatever the case may be? I want to keep grinding for this. I want to see that. I want to have something to come back for and get every single day that's actually worthwhile. I think tournaments are a good way to do that. I think the rank system needs to change. So this is an opinion. Lastly, just so we wrap the video up, I said yesterday on stream, I don't know if a lot of people are going to agree with this. I think personally that we need to scrap ranked completely. And the reason is because people are always going to use Masters, Diamond, Platinum, whatever, as a way to judge where they think they should be, because they've already been there. I've already got the Masters badge. I think I should be a Masters player. So when the rank system does get better and they can't get Masters, they're going to think the rank system is bad because I used to be Masters and now I can't get it. It's too hard. I think we need to get rid of ranked. We need to get rid of all the badges besides probably Apex Predator, or not all the, you know, you could grandfather those old ones in for people to keep. But I think as far as like, we need to come out with new ranks. We need to come out with, like, I don't know what the case may be, like champion, challenger, emerald, whatever it may be. There's probably better ones out there, but you could even make your own, I guess. But people have got to not be able to look at their old ranks and judge it based on the new one, because they are always going to say, I used to be diamond and now I'm only plat. It's the rank system's fault. And until we get people away from that and we get them to see it with virgin eyes, this is all new, this is all fresh, and we implement a really good system at the same time, like a season 13 type of system, honestly, even like the old system, I don't think was horrible, like a season 6 type thing, like max 6 KP and that's it or something. We've got to train people in the way that they play, because we got really big problems right now. Number 1 is matchmaking, and then number 2 is also just inting the lobby. Like the lobby quality is just not it. It's not about winning. It's not about, it's like literally just about nothing. It's just so random. It really doesn't even feel like ranked at all. And it doesn't feel good when you gain. It doesn't really feel good when you lose. It's just nothing feels good about it. It doesn't even feel like normal comp at all. Like ALGS is like a total different breed, and it really feels like you're competing for something, and it just feels a lot better quality than ranked itself. Ranked is just so random, and it just doesn't feel good at all. And I really wish there were some better rewards to play for as well. I would really like to see them do these leaderboards like I'm talking about. There's so many other ideas out there that so many fans have spit out as well. But regardless, I think that we got to get rid of what we have now and literally start from the ground up. This like just straight from scratch, honestly, because I think people are always going to look at, I'm Pred, I'm this, I'm that, and now it's too hard, I can't get it no more. So interested to see what you guys have to say down in the comment section below about the state of Apex right now and what's going on with the game as well. And until the next time, we will see you all later, Gators.